Hello and welcome to Tomb Raider, the Let's Play that I'm going to play for the 15th million time. But this time hopefully record it so that everybody can see it. I'm just talking shit, mate, sorry. Let's get on with it, sorry. Yeah, basically I've tried recording this game over a huge amount of times. You'll know from part 2, because part 2 will seem a bit weird because I'm talking about things that I'm talking about now. And it will feel off as well because it will feel more like part 1, but that's because part 1 didn't record when I was trying to do the things that I ended up doing in part 2. So now hopefully all the sound and everything should be sorted. We should be able to do this level and get it all up and running. Right, we're in. Let's do this shit. Yeah, it's a little bit off-putting that you do like a level and then it doesn't record. Like I said, I'm not going to go crazy. These first 2 parts are done at a time where I'm still trying to get used to the equipment I'm using. I'm trying to do it as briskly, as quickly as I can. Trying to make sure I get all the sound up together. But like I said in the in part 2, I will say something along the lines of part 3 should be somewhere where I'm close to getting things sorted out. It might not even happen until part 4 or 5, because like I said, I'm still in early days yet. I'm kind of in a gaming mood today, stroke not gaming mood today, so it kind of, that doesn't help either. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing in terms of the quality, so it's kind of a case of trial and error. Don't put them away. But hopefully we'll be alright. We'll be okay. Now I know in the previous, keep saying previous even though technically it's not previous. What? Why did I end up doing that for? Did I end up jumping back down where I came from? What am I doing? I was just gonna say, like in the technically previous part, but in the next part after this, you'll notice there's a sound issue. Like I said, this is done backwards because it didn't record, and obviously I just continued where I left off in terms of the save, because I just thought, well, you know, hopefully by the 3rd or 4th part it won't be an issue anyway, so you know. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to my technology. You know, I thought at the time caves was quite an easy, you know, straightforward, quick level to do. so therefore it wouldn't be a real issue or much of a major challenge for me when it comes to you know, using it as a starting point. I don't want a game that I don't want a level that lasts up to 2 hours just trying to like check out technology and whatever. I didn't want to try a game which was just me just fighting something or something like that, because at the end of the day, if it was like say Mortal Kombat or something, it would just be boring. It would be don't get me wrong, it's a good starting point in some ways because you're not having to overcompensate for the technology that you're using, but at the same time I wanted something which I could react to a certain degree. I don't really react to Tomb Raider because I've played it so many times. You know, later on might react a little bit to creatures and animals and things like that. I could sometimes do. Sometimes people in it as well. But it's always one of my favourite games of all time to play. You know, and I've always wanted to do a let's play on it, whether it's for personal use, whether it's for worldwide use, whatever. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I've always wanted it to look half decent. Oh. And I've never quite ever got there. Like different problems and whatever. So yeah, hopefully we'll be at a level now where did I? Sorry, my brain is just... It's annoying sometimes when you think of something, you turn around to fucking check it out and then you end up falling off the bloody thing. Oh, come on. Just jump up the thing. Come on. It's not hard. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Thank you. All this, and it's probably a false alarm anyway. It's just my brain is overthinking, I think. But to be quite honest with you, I think I'm thinking of the remake. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm thinking of the remake. I say remake. It's not remake. Not remake per se. It's just called Anniversary. And all I did was just switch up where one of the secrets was, that's all. I think I'm just going to leave Mr. Bear down now. I don't really need to kill him. You can live. See, the sad truth is I wanted to be like on number 2 or number 3 by now, because obviously number 2 and number 3 is where I'm sort of not quite reached yet, if you get where I'm coming from. I've always like played number 2 and number 3 and never really ever finished it, not legally finished it. I've always like wait for this music to finish. Goes on and on and on. Fucking hell. Thank goodness for that. It's alright, but when you're playing it without headphones on, but when you got headphones on, it does you in, man. Like, jeez. You never notice how annoying it is. What was I saying? Yeah, what I was saying was that 2 and 3 I've never completed legally. What I mean by that is, I don't mean I've played pirate copies of them or something in the past. What I mean is that I've never done it the proper way. Not that you can use cheats per se, but I've used the level skip a couple of times on especially number 3 because it's horrible. It's like a beast. Number 2 is about 50-50. Number 2 is a bit like this. Once you get around certain elements of number 2, it's all good. But number 3 is just literally a beast. And number 4, don't even get me started on number 4. Right, number 4 was the game that I always picked up, played a level at the beginning, and just caved in. But watching other people play it, it is a horrendous level. Oh shit, it helps if I get through the thing first. Can we have like a bit of hush, please? Jeez. Oh. Well, I'm deaf now. Horrible. And there we go, the first part done. I didn't kill the bear, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, I will catch you in part 3. Technically part 2, because you'll obviously watch part 2 before part 3. But, you know, if you're watching this, just remember part 3 is hopefully when things are going to start getting a little bit better as far as quality is concerned. Because I'll probably do a little bit more switching up here and there in between. Obviously, maybe a couple of PS3 parts of a game might help, because obviously I'm working with something a little bit more like better quality. It'll give me that extra little bit of a push to try and make the games look better, sound better. But yeah, until then, catch you later, I suppose. Let me just I hope that didn't come through the thing. Let me just stop this. Right, catch you later, guys.